Hey everyone, Bud here from Bud Smart Home. Today I'm diving into a topic that a lot of you have been asking about. Why haven't I fully transitioned from SmartThings to the Homey Pro Hub? The answer might surprise you. There are three key reasons why I've held off, and there's a critical moment that could change everything. Stick around to find out what that is. Let me give you some context. I currently have two hubs in my SmartThings setup, the 2015 SmartThings V2 hub and the newer AOTech V3 hub. Initially, I bought the AOTech hub as a backup for my older 2015 hub, planning to use the SmartThings hub replace utility if I had a hub failure and then migrate all my data from using that utility. However, due to AOTech's memory limitations, I couldn't store all the data from my original hub. So I decided to split my devices into two hubs. I put all critical security devices on the 2015 hub while everything else went on the AOTech V3 hub. This way, I figure if either hub fails, I could theoretically use the SmartThings Hub Replace feature to restore from the cloud to a third hub that I would purchase only if I needed to. Now, you might be asking yourself, why haven't you used all this time to transition some devices over to Homey instead of just trying to keep my current SmartThings setup? Well, that's a valid question, especially since I genuinely think that Homey Pro is an impressive smart home system. But here's my challenge. My smart home setup is not new. It's a well-established mix of various devices, some of which are older SmartThings sensor that Homey does not support. This puts me in a bit of a quandary, which can be broken down into three main reasons: expense, effort, and reliability. First up, the expense. While I already have a Homey Pro hub, there are hidden costs in replacing unsupported devices. Replacing about 12 of my SmartThings devices, including cameras, motion sensors, smart buttons, and plugs, plus others like Dome Siren, Interwave dual relays, eWeLink plugs, and Sonoff smart plugs, would effectively cost over $400. So yes, these replacement costs do add up quickly. Then there's the effort. Moving 87 physical devices and creating 37 virtual devices is no small feat. And that's before tackling the 174 different routines that would have to be rebuilt from scratch in Homey from some of the apps like SmartThings, Alexa, and SharpTools. Trust me, this isn't a task for the faint-hearted. I've even created some custom rules for things like my outdoor blinds and security keypads that would need to be completely reprogrammed. Lastly, let's talk about reliability. My current security routines in SmartThings are rock solid. I'm not eager to disrupt them. Even if I could find alternatives for all my devices, there's no guarantee that they'd work exactly as they do now. For example, as I have reported previously, I suspect that the functions of the Ring Alarm keypad in Homey are not as robust as those that I currently enjoy in SmartThings. So while the Homey Pro Hub has its advantages, my established setup with SmartThings still has the edge, at least for now. But what may cause me to make a total switch to Homey Pro? Here's the deal. If I ever face a situation where either of my two SmartThings hubs fail and I'm unable to restore my data from the cloud, that would be a key moment for my consideration to move all devices and routines to the Homey Pro hub. I've been continually mindful of this possibility, and I've been using Homey's Best Buy guide for the selection of any new devices or replacement devices. This way, I'm future-proofing my smart home so that if a transition becomes necessary, I won't be replacing as many incompatible sensors or devices. By the way, if you're curious about the Best Buy guide, check out my earlier videos where I explain how to use the guide, and I also share multiple tips for making the best possible buying decisions when purchasing smart home devices. If I were starting fresh, it would be a different story. Homey Pro is an excellent choice right out of the gate. It already supports a wide range of devices, and there are many more brands currently under consideration for future integration. Brands like Arlo, Eufy, Reolink, Roborock, Govee, Maras, Wise, and others are currently in development, undergoing testing, or in the negotiation stage for potential integration with the Homey Pro hub. So for those of you just building out your smart home, Homey is definitely worth considering. My decision to stick with SmartThings for now boils down to cost, effort, and my concern for replicating my security setup, which has proven to be very reliable. But if my situation changes and I have a SmartThings hub failure that cannot be restored from the cloud, I'll likely make the switch to Homey Pro, and you'll be the first to know. I trust this information clarifies my stance on the Homey Pro hub and also explains my reason for not making the leap to Homey Pro. Still have questions? Leave them in the comments below. I'm always here to help. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on making your smart home even smarter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.